Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my 2024 Backlash predictions. Now, it's kind of underwhelming because, there's only, 5 matches on this card, so, this video is not going to be super long, but honestly, I'll just try to give you my most honest opinion as I can. Quick disclaimer, as usual, if you disagree, please leave a comment down below saying what you would change, who you think would win over other person, blah, 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 all that stuff. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, kicking things off, we have Damage Control, aka the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Honestly, this is probably the most excited that you will ever see me getting ready to watch a women's tag team title match. I have honestly enough interest to see Jade and Bianca that, I don't care about the champions. Who I think will win, yeah, honestly, you know what? I can really see this going two ways. One, Bianca and Jade just absolutely shred Damage Control as they really will in real life. If these two faced off in real life, Jade and Bianca would legitimately kill them. And I mean, literally rip them to shreds. But overall, option one, the Kabuki Warriors could lose, Jade Cargill and Bianca win the tag team titles, and it's not even close. Or two, Jade eventually turns on Bianca, and, we never hear the end of it. They go in a rivalry, and honestly, I'm really interested to see who's going to play the heel. I mean, it's inevitable, but ultimately, what I think will happen, option one, I think Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are ultimately going to end up taking the belts away from Damage Control, and Damage Control is titleless. Next up, we have the WWE Women's Championship Triple Threat match between Bayley, Tiffany Stratton, and Naomi. It's kind of funny how, the three, Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca, Bianca and Jade are so much better than Naomi, yet Naomi's getting the women's title opportunity. That's kind of funny. But, Bayley's winning this. No, neither of these two need it. Well, they do. It's just that, Bayley literally just won the title off of Io at WrestleMania. She does not need to drop it first pay-per-view after, at all. Bayley, I think she's going to hold the title for at least 200 days. Maybe 100, I'm not sure, but she is not losing it this time. Oh, I cannot wait for this one. We got Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. Gotta give props to Kevin Owens on the last SmackDown for making it look like Tama Tonga absolutely annihilated him. I mean, props to Kevin Owens. But ultimately, Tama Tonga and Solo will win. It's mainly because it's going to open up for another Bloodline member to come into the mix. And that Bloodline member will be Jacob Fatu. Just when you think Randy and Kevin are about to win, Jacob Fatu pulls the referee out of the ring, beats up on Kevin Owens and Orton, and then we'll open the door for Solo and Tama to get the win. And we see this new dominant Bloodline with two guys who are outside of the company, Jacob and Tama Tonga. And then ultimately, The Rock will show up and realize that everyone will realize that he's the one behind it the whole time. And then we see this big four Bloodline, Jacob, Tama, Solo, and The Rock. So, I cannot wait to see that. Alright, we got our co-main event next. We got Jey Uso versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I can really see this going either way. I mean, they planted seeds on both sides. I mean, Jey Uso maybe could win by the Judgment Day trying to get involved, but Braun Strowman just coming up and annihilating everyone. And then he eventually gets the win over Priest. But I don't think that will happen. I mean, I love Jey Uso and all, but, Damian Priest, literally, again, like Bayley, he literally just won the title. He's not going to lose it, the first pay-per-view. I would love to see Jey win, but ultimately, I think Damian Priest will take it. Now, this is not just me saying that I think Priest will win. It's because I really don't want Jey Uso to be the one to do it. there are over 75 other people that I would choose to dethrone Damian Priest over Jey Uso, if I'm being honest. Honestly, I really think, like, the person to dethrone Damian Priest should be Drew. I mean, like, he got the title for only 5 minutes. Like, he doesn't deserve that at all. But ultimately, at SummerSlam, it'll end up being a triple threat match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Drew McIntyre will end up getting the pin over Damian Priest. And then they'll do, like, a singles rivalry with CM Punk. But now, Jey Uso, honestly, the way I think this will go, Jey Uso, once you think he's beaten Priest, Solo, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu will end up costing him the title. Maybe even Logan Paul, I don't know. But Jey Uso will end up losing, and it's going to be by some sort of shenanigans or something. Alright, finally, we have the main event, or at least what I think will be the main event. You got Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. Again, there are like 1,000 other people that I would have rather put in this match than AJ Styles. I mean, like, I wanted it to be LA Knight, but they shouldn't waste LA Knight's title opportunity on losing to Cody. I want them to use it and capitalize on it by making him face Logan Paul eventually at SummerSlam and get the United States title. But for now, you got him feuding, still feuding with AJ Styles. They're going to eventually do the rubber match, but overall, Cody's winning this. Flying colors. Like, there's no shot in hell that they're going to make his title reign lose or get rid of his title reign this early in the reign. Like, if AJ Styles won, honestly, I'm not even going to talk about that happening because it's not going to happen. But if he did win, like, it just wouldn't make sense, like, at all. Zero. No sense at all. Like I mentioned in my other videos, I don't see Cody losing the belt anytime soon. I think Cody's going to hold the belt for at least a year, but not too much more than that because they're not going to ruin him like they did ruin Roman Reigns by making him hold the belt for literally 3.5 years. They're trying to build Cody up where they have like some decent rivals. Like, I don't know specifically who will dethrone him, but like they're trying to, make him lose sometimes. Like, every good champion loses. Like, that's why everyone hated Roman Reigns, because he never lost. Like, the product was getting so bad, like everyone was sick of it. So yeah, they're not ruining Cody like that again. Like, they're going to have him lose eventually, but it's not going to be now. Cody Rhodes will retain the belt over AJ Styles. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for my Backlash 2024 predictions. Please make sure to leave a comment, as I said earlier, what you agree, disagree with, what you would change. Make sure to leave a like on this video, and make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the month, like I mentioned last video. So, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.